Welcome to this week's JVA Coach to Coach Video of the Week, brought to you by Mintonette Sports, the preferred court provider of the JVA.
Hold. Let's get one ball per group, 10-foot line and end line. 2 people on the 10, 2 people on the end line. Now the one thing I noticed as we come through these sessions, we want to see a lot of drills. So that's what we're going to do. We can talk afterwards or you can have questions afterwards, but we're just going to get right into this. So we're simply going to platform pass to ourselves, overhead pass to our partner, and then you're going to jog to the other line. Okay, so if you're on the 10-foot line, go to the end line, and vice versa. Ready? Go. So we like to do a little bit of SAQ stuff to begin with, just to get the big muscles going, but after that, we try to get a ball in our hands as fast as possible. We practice 3 times a week, 2.5 hours a day, so we only have 7.5 hours a week. And every time we're in the gym, we have 2 teams just like this on one court. We will have, every once in a while, some free time that we allow our coaches to have their own team on their own court, but they cannot take their team out of the tier. So for example, these guys practice Monday, Tuesday, Thursday evening, 6:45 to 9:15. So we're going to platform pass and set. Then I want you to shuffle to the midline if you're on the 10-foot line, platform and pass and set, and then shuffle all the way to the end of the sport court. A good defensive movement, okay? Going forward and backwards. Ready? Go. So now all we're doing is getting them to move a little bit after they get rid of the ball. I think it's more important that you're doing something without the ball, because how often do you make contact with the ball? 3 contacts and it's on the other side of the net. You rarely have, and we have our demo group messing up a little bit. We're staying on your own line now, but we're just getting a little bit of movement now. So they're just shuffling forward and backward. We do try to get them to talk to each other, make contact with each other, look at each other, 3 forms of communication every single time we pass. I think it's important that if you have 6 players on the court, if all of them are making those 3 ways to contact, eye contact, physical contact, and communication with your mouth, you're going to find that there's just another level of the environment your team can bring to you, especially during match play. All right, hold. Now we're just going to move laterally. Hold. We're going to move laterally, left or right. Stay on your own line though, okay? Here we go. And again, just all 4 directions, forward, backward, left or right. So we're in our groups of 4. It's a 3-ball system. We're just going to work on shoulder. We're going to warm up our shoulder, hip rotation. You will throw to the end line, just dig a ball and self-catch, and then jog to the 10-foot line. After you throw, jog to the end line. Everybody understand? Here we go. Now we can add movement to this like we just did, forward and backward, left or right, and we'll add that a little bit here in a second. We'll also do a little bit of eye sequencing. So the person that throws the ball will have to give a number 1 through 5. The digger has to see that ball, dig it, see the number, call it out, and then catch that ball. It's a little bit like dodgeball if you've got some middles out here, so it's kind of fun to watch. All right, hold. Let's move up about 5 feet inside the court. 5 feet inside the court, you're simply just going to shuffle backwards. Shuffle backwards, dig a ball. Same drill, shuffle backwards, dig a ball, and rotate. Here we go. So again, we think it's important to move. You have to be in constant movement. If you're standing still, we're probably losing a lot of court space. And hold. Same thing, left to right. Alternate left to right. Your choice to start off with. Let's go back to the end line. Back to the end line. Your choice, left or right. Throwing straight ahead. Go. This is strictly a rep session, which we do a lot of in December and January. We get into more situational stuff in February, and then obviously once our season kicks off, that President's Day weekend, right after President's Day weekend, we call that qualifying season. We want our coaches to know what their starting lineup is after President's Day weekend. We think that is ample time for them to figure that out. And hold.
Thank you for watching the JVA Coach to Coach video of the week.